here. My name is Marshall Strong. I've been selling real estate for over 22 years. Tai Lopez and I met many years ago when he first got on to YouTube. And I've been watching him and learning from him for over decades now. And I've done a lot of business things. I've had things come up where you don't even know until you know. I really don't understand. I'm betting the fact that he's going to come out of this thing innocent, just like Andrew Tate. But it's pretty interesting to see how many people come out and they just try to feast off of him, off of what he's built, hate on him for his for the training courses he's been teaching, and it's like, man, he's helped hundreds of thousands, probably millions of people. He's probably changed their lives. I know he's had an impact on me, so I just wanted to get on here and say a little bit about that, and also tell you guys a little bit about my story and how it can relate a little bit. So with Tai Lopez, okay, he's been making hundreds of millions of dollars. So he's a very smart guy. Why would he, this is my question, why would he try to rob people when it's going to mess with his image? Even though I think some of this is going to give him even more publicity because you got so many people coming out of the woodwork that no one knows who they are, but using him to come up. So I'm pretty confident he's going to survive this and he's going to be doing good right afterwards. But I'm just asking myself, if he messed up and they're commingling funds, why would he do that? Because he has so much more to lose than the money that he raised. Because he's obviously been making millions of dollars for over 20 years now. So he's obviously got properties and money he could probably pull out. So if he needed money, but he did come back, like he went away for a while when he bought all these companies. Definitely went away, ghosted everything. And maybe he really did fall into some hard times, came back, started raising money again, started building up, trying to pay back the people. And now you have this lawsuit. So it just gets me wondering, for everybody out there, for all the critics, guys, have an open mind. You don't know what you don't know. But a lot of people will start hating on him and bringing all this stuff up about all the courses he's done. Guys, he's helped so many people. Guys, I do believe that he reads a book a day because I've been doing it for over 7 years now. And the way you do it, a lot of it's audible, but I also read hardbacks. But reading an hour a day in your field is an 8-hour workday. So if you read for 2 or 3 hours every single day, which is what I do, just like Tai Lopez, and a lot of people are going to hate on that. But if you're addicted to becoming the best version of you, and if you're going to be addicted to anything, you should make it to becoming the best version of you. So most people have bad habits out there. They're addicted to something. I started substituting and getting rid of all the bad habits years ago, down to where all there is time to eat healthy, work out, and develop the brain, and go through struggles and tribulations to grow, because that's the only thing that's going to get you to grow. So I'm pretty sure he's going to come out of this great. So I got a lot of confidence for him. I truly don't think, listening to thousands of hours of him, I don't think he intentionally did anything to screw anybody over. So there are some things that come up that I'll give you an example. So I just like him, came from the hood, had no money, bought 8 homes in 15. Then I started leveraging, borrowing money because I overextended a couple times, because you don't know what you don't know. So then rates went up 4 points, went through a divorce, went through a lot of things, and you don't know who you're going to do and what you're going to do until the shit hits the fan. And I've never had this many things go wrong at one point. So my point of this story is, don't judge them. Have a little hope in them. Have some faith. But all these people, these haters, I just call them all lefties, because they have that mindset of, oh, he's screwing people out of money and training people. When somebody like myself sells real estate at a top 1% level, like the Ryan guy that's an actor in LA, whatever his name is, I've sold more homes than him. So when you do something and put 10,000, 20,000 hours at a high level of experience, and you pack it into a university like I've done, And in 2 or 3, 4 hours, you can teach people the right way of doing things if they watch it over and over and learn and get hands-on training. The value in that is worth millions of dollars. And you can't tell people that because you're like, oh no, there's no way. Well, I've sold over 13 million of dollars worth of real estate from zero. 97% agents never sell a house. So 3% that do sell, 99% of them sell 3 to 4, maybe 8 homes a month on average. Statistically, it's 3 to 4 homes a month. So when you do something at a high level and you package it up and you promote it and you can help people, it's a great idea. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you believe Tai is innocent. He's going to come out of this looking good. And at the end of the day, people do make mistakes. You don't know what you don't know. He's never bought. I mean, that was a pretty big move. I remember him buying all those companies. And it made sense because everything was going digital. They had all the overhead. So you buy it, you repackage it, you sell it. He's got experience with Amazon. So I don't know what happened. I'm interested in hearing what happened. But I was a little curious to me how he came back and never brought it up. So the difference with me and him, when I make mistakes, I like to, which maybe not be the best thing always, but I like to be honest and explain things. But most people don't want any kind of negative thing, even though you tell them you made it through all this, and most people couldn't have made it through. They get fear-minded and they just want to hear about you winning. So I think he's probably right by the way he did it, but for me, I've always been honest, and it's definitely hindered me in raising money. When you tell people that when rates went up 4%, you got caught with your pants down, you stop selling real estate because you're going through a divorce, you're fighting too many fights, and you end up losing my own $1 million, kept my clients, and still climbing out of it 2.5 years later. So it's not easy, but I'm doing everything I can to get out of it. And all it's doing is making me stronger, getting me better ideas, more strength. So with that being said, guys, if you ever want to real estate, learn how to sell, learn how to become an investor. What's the best method? I've been through everything you could think of other than buying 1,000 homes. I haven't done yet, which I'm going to be doing. So if you guys have any interest in that, DM me, top agent or top investor, and I will get back to you guys. But give me a thumbs up if you think Tai Lopez is innocent. God bless you guys.